Okay, so again in today's video will be discussing the carbohydrates, sugars and their structures. So this is the first question which I have taken from 2021 question paper. Okay, so this is the question asked for: considering the open chain forms, which of the following pairs represents an epimer? Okay, so first we need to know what is an epimer. Okay. Let me first draw glucose structure because it has been asked in respect to glucose. Okay. So we have two types of sugar, right? Aldose sugar and ketose sugar, right? Aldose and ketose. So it is 6-carbon chain. So it is the aldehyde group. First carbon is the aldehyde group. Okay, this is the 6 carbon, and remaining carbons are like have OH in H in their configurations, right? Chain conformation structure of glucose, right? These two groups are towards the same side, that is why it is D-glucose. And if this OH group would have been at the opposite side of this, then it would have been become L-glucose. Yeah. The functional group here, the functional group is situated at the, this is also, fructose is also another sugar. So where if we'll see all those 6 carbons, the functional group is situated here. This is the ketone functional group, and remaining are the arrangements as we saw in the glucose structure. Okay. Yeah, one more carbon which I missed. Yeah. So this is the fructose structure. So in the question, if we'll see, it has been asked about the epimers. So what is an epimer? So epimer means the whole what to say, the composition, chemical formula remains the same, only there are rearrangements of the atoms. So in glucose case, there are rearrangements of these hydroxy and hydrogen moieties. Okay, there will be rearrangement of these two functional groups. Okay, so if I'll first write the glucose structure. This is the aldehyde. This is the glucose structure. So if I need to do changes in this one, so everything will remain same, only at the second carbon the rearrangement of this OH and H group will take place. Okay, so the structure will look like both the OH, here also OH comes this side. So here at the second position, this change is happening here. Okay, so this is the epimerization of the glucose structure. So this is glucose, and this one is the mannose, which is C2 epimer of the glucose. Okay, similarly, if there is epimerization at the C4th position from glucose, this will remain same. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So here there is change at the C4 position. Epimerization at the C4 position. So this is C4 epimer of the glucose and this is galactose. Okay. Glucose. C2 epimer is mannose and C4 epimer is galactose. Okay, this is the epimerization of this glucose. So if we'll see in our question, what are the options? First option is D-mannose and D-fructose. So are these two epimers? These are not the epimers. These are two different sugars because composition wise only they are different to each other. So this is not the correct option. Second option is the D-glucose and D-mannose. C2 epimer. And another it comes D-glucose and D-fructose. Again, it is not the same composition, right? Here the composition itself differs because one is aldose sugar, another one is the ketose sugar. So this one is also wrong. And fourth one, D-galactose and D-glucose. Yeah, so this one is also correct. This is the C4 epimer and this is the C2 epimer of glucose. Both are epimers of glucose. Okay. So this option is the multiple select question option. Okay, MSQ. This is a 2 marks question. Okay, so that is why there are two answers. So while answering, keep this point in the mind. Okay. My NPTEL reference. You can refer to this lecture to understand more detail about carbohydrates, epimer, and many different aspects of sugars. Thank you.